What's happening, y'all? It's Voch, the Lombardi. We're here to break down a little bit of offensive line today, and I want to say that the offensive line did a pretty damn good job considering who they are. Now, don't take my words and run with it and say Voch said that we got some backup Pro Bowlers on our squad. I ain't saying that, but think about it in the context that Connor Williams is our most seasoned offensive line, and who we're playing against and things like that. So it's just basically a did we do well or did we not type of situation. You see what I mean? I think we did well. I think my offensive line did well. Were they perfect all day? Hell no. But I do think that they did some good things. I'm basically gonna highlight a lot of things that we saw from Tyler Biadasz. I think he's gonna be really, really good next year. And let's take a look at some Connor Mcgovern things. But we will be taking a look at every single body. We'll get into that later. But just take a look at this first play here. That's Connor Mcgovern just taking a bull rush flat on, right? Connor wasn't the best of the best when he first started, but he's kind of been sitting down for some weeks, right? But I think once he got settled, he was pretty much good to go. Proper technique right here when dealing with a powerful bull rush. You get your hands involved, you drop your butt, and you pop your feet. That's how you deal with it. So good technique there. Terrence Steele just kind of dealing with my guy Allen from Boston College. Forgot his first name, but Boston College Allen. But something that I'm going to show you guys a lot of is how well Tyler works with Connor Williams. I think it's interesting that as soon as Joe Looney got hurt, Connor Williams started playing better. And the talent that the Cowboys played against in the Cardinals ain't like the talent of the Rams. I mean, Aaron Donald's he's a different dude. Grady Jarrett with the Falcons, they're different dudes. But I think Tyler is a better help guy than Joe Looney, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later. So but let's just keep running this film, man. I got some stuff written down. I'm probably gonna let a lot of this run and just talk about it on the fly and just kind of do my best to detail some offensive line stuff, because y'all know this is my bag or whatever. But should be a cool little film, man. Take a look at this one, man. I see. Wait a minute, man. Let's see. This gets me excited. Let me go back here. Take a look at your center here, bro. Take a look at your center getting the second level. Just they're gonna turn that thing back inside. But then the finishing on the end of that's what's most impressive, right? Not just the fact that he got upfield, and to be fair, getting in somebody's way, that's a block right there. So that's considered a block. But then finding some more work coming back, finishing on that end, that is fantastic work there by young Tyler Biadasz. Connor's gonna get an open space, do Connor things. Cool. What about Connor Mcgovern right here? Let's see what he did. Fantastic right here, man. Fantastic outside zone block. We're going to get to this outside shoulder here, and that's the shoulder that you really want to get to. If we're going to the left, we want to get to the shoulder that's on our left. Now 95 looks a little chubby there. He's a big trash can full of dirt kind of dude, so I don't think he's going to really penetrate that gap too fast, but Connor Mcgovern did do a good job. So something I was noticing a lot about Joe Looney there, like say this is an outside zone combo, right? Let me make sure this is outside zone, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. Let's make sure that it's outside zone. Yeah, it's outside zone. Yeah, because we got guys overtaking other blocks. So yes, that makes it outside zone. Zach Martin let me know that it's outside zone. All right, cool. So with outside zone combos like this, right, what I would see a lot of is just Joe Looney leaving people, right? Like Joe Looney would just leave these guys on these down linemen, because maybe he wasn't confident in his own movement to get to the second level. I don't know. Joe is a pretty good player going to the second level, but maybe it's a confidence thing. And think about Zach Martin having to go over a whole man just to kind of make this block on the Zero Phillips here, right? Tyler Biadasz having the patience, right, to take his step, boom, engage with Phillips, right? Let's bring it back some more, boom, to get his head up, find his guy, keep the angle, right? Boom. Zach Martin's gonna take over. He feels that taking over. Tyler Biadasz is then gonna get free, find his guy, bam, end up on Hicks here, finishing, boom, sealing it off. Wait, let me go back. We can't forget the seal, right? This seal is nice. This little lane right here, if I feel like editing, I'll put it up on the screen. But this little lane right here, that's what you're looking for. And that happens because Tyler Biadasz's patience, Tyler's angles, Tyler getting the second level, Tyler getting his damn head up, and Tyler's movement. Boy, I can't wait to see what this dude looks like when he get into that off-season program. He eats some peanut butter jelly sandwiches, some potatoes, get some creatine in his body, he get into his grown man. But I can't wait to see what happens with this dude, man. Look at this. Tell your kids to cover their eyes. Look at this. Let's bring it back one more time so we can break it down, bro. Look at your center, ladies and gentlemen. Look at your center and your left guard. This is Tyler and Williams here, right? Well, Connor Mcgovern on the field. So this Tyler and Connor right here, right? Take a look at your boys right here. First of all, we just talked about Zach Martin having to go a whole gap over, a whole man over to make a block. Tyler's got to make that block now, right? So this is different. So now instead of Tyler being point man and Zach overtaking, now Connor Williams got to be point man and Tyler Biadasz has got to overtake the guy that's over Connor. Look at your center, man. Look at your center, right? And he's the positioning is so perfect right here. I just wish, I just hope I'm explaining it the right way. I just hope that my words are just conveying this to you in the right way, because Connor could have took a bad angle and just it just did terribly here, right? But his angle to get to the block, he's pushing Connor Williams off right now. This positioning is so perfect, you can't mess this up. And I hope I'm explaining it right. This positioning is so perfect, you can't mess this up, right? He's not just running into the D tackle, okay, and messing Connor up. He's damn near running into the hip of Connor, which is right, into the hip of Connor to push him off. Like, I'm here. I got this block, right? And then it pushes Connor into his guy. That's disgusting. That's filthy. Cover your kids' eyes, please, right? And not only did listen, man, I'm so excited. They actually ended up getting movement, man. Like, who is this? 90 Peters, whatever. Corey Peters, right? They got him here, but he didn't just stay here. They ended up moving him. Then the push off got Connor directly on his guy. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And it may be O-line nerdy, right? This may be some nerdy O-line shit, but that positioning is top tier. If you're a former offensive lineman in the chat box right now, if you're a former offensive lineman in the comment section right now, at least let me know that you feel what I'm talking about. Boy, look at Tyler Biadasz, man. Just look at him. I swear this was supposed to be a Connor Mcgovern film session, but look at Tyler Biadasz, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Tyler Biadasz, ladies and gentlemen. Click, 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 click. Jonathan Taylor rushed for the most damn yards in college football in Wisconsin, and you wonder why. You wonder why Wisconsin just Wisconsin breeds these dudes, man. They're O-line factory, man. They're O-line you, bro. Look at Connor Mcgovern gets a good block on the second level, man. Let's see what Terrence Steele did. Terrence Steele blocked somebody smaller than him. Cool. Connor Williams and Brandon Knight had a really good combo backside as well. Good stuff right here, man. Good stuff right there in terms of the same deal, right? Overtaking, getting the second level, making the block on second level. Good stuff there, bro. But Tyler Biadasz, the rookie Tyler Biadasz, come on, man. I wanted to quickly address this play. Someone in my comment section, they asked me to review it. Forgot his name, but somebody asked me to review it because he's been seeing the rounds on Twitter or whatnot. So first of all, shouts out to him. But he just wanted me to kind of look at this play. This was the play that that Zeke fumbled or whatever. But we're looking at Brandon Knight there. Brandon Knight, he had it was probably like Buda Baker, I believe. Let's run it forward. He had Buda Baker engaged, but he just didn't finish the play. He just didn't finish Buda Baker, and Buda was the one that got free and ended up making the tackle on Zeke that made Zeke fumble. Now that's quite unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. But to be fair, let's see how long Dalton had the football here. Let's just kind of get an idea about that. Yeah, so Andy Dalton kind of had the ball for a while, but if I had to turn this into a coaching moment for Brandon Knight, two things, man. Like, first of all, play until the whistle blows, right? So like, just keep blocking the dude until the referee tells you stop, right? That's your first problem. Also, that's little bitty ass Buda Baker, right? He's 5'9", little bitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, finish that dude. Like, put him on the ground and like get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like, do I fully blame Brandon Knight for the reason that Zeke got hit by Buda and fumbled? Nah, that's Zeke's fault for fumbling. You know what I mean? And that's kind of Andy's fault for holding on to the ball that long. But was Brandon perfect? Nah, Brandon needs to finish that little bitty ass dude. The commenter that asked me to break down the last play, that was Will McDowell. Shouts out to Will McDowell. He hit me up on my last video. See, they're McDonald's. We're McDowell's. See what I mean? All right, let's get into it. I got 2 more plays and we're going to boogie. We're going to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens on this play. Why did I write this play down? Let's see. Probably, it's got to be a pass play because it's the end of the game. Okay, cool. Tyler Biadasz being help guy, right? Tyler Biadasz sliding over there to help Connor McGovern. Good stuff. That's probably why I had that written down. Brandon Knight kind of got a little bit of a bull rush, but he's giving ground slowly, so that's what you're supposed to do. And Terrence Steele is really getting picked on by this dude smaller than him. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing about Terrence Steele getting bull rushed by this dude that's small. And that pass ain't perfect, but Gallup got to make that catch. Let's just be fair there. Let's see where the pass actually was. Let's see where it was, and then I'll let you know if you're leaving your feet there. It's kind of in front of you, but Gallup, you're a professional, and you one of those guys on our team, man. You might have to elevate and turn it to the Jordan logo, but you got to make that catch, bro. So Brandon Knight's going to do a pretty good job dealing with his bull rush here. Fine. Terrence Steele's going to deal with his guy. Arizona must need some help pass rushing or whatever. But, man, look at how my 3 interior guys pass this gap exchange along here, man. Not only passing along the gap exchange, but Tyler just a natural helper, man. Just a natural patient. Okay, I'm going this way. And Connor McGovern's going to overtake Jordan Phillips there. Jordan Phillips is a good player, man. He came out of Ohio State, I believe. So, yeah, Jordan Phillips ain't no scrub. So for Connor McGovern to come into his first start for real, and to be able to deal with him, that's a pretty good thing there. And like I said, man, pretty good eyes here, pretty good gap exchange, pretty good patience. I think at some point, if this ends up being, if our interior ends up looking like this, now, there's a lot of questions here. Like, is Connor gonna be here next year? Is he gonna be your left guard next year? Is Connor Williams going to be a tackle for you at some point? We don't know. What's gonna happen with Connor McGovern? I don't know, but I think as of now, moving forward, we should look into this combination. Why? Because I really want to see what Zach Martin looks at tackle for a full season. Or I wouldn't mind having Biadasz and Connor McGovern out there, because I really want to know what Connor Williams looks like for a whole season. And Connor McGovern, can he get better? People really want to push Williams off a bridge to get McGovern in there, but I don't know, man. I think if you can find a left guard that's better than both of them, you could probably do that. But just these 3 guys, I think they're going to be very important for us moving forward, whether Cowboy fans like it or not. But boy, I think Tyler Biadasz is going to be really good next year. And yeah, I could just run the rest of it, while I just talk, man. But there were some points like this where at the end of the game, this is an everybody call right here. Everybody's gonna be 1-on-1. There are points in the game like this where the offensive line really came together and figured this thing out, man. You know what I mean? And that's where I feel good. So I may feel bad about this season moving forward because that's what Andy Dalton does to my soul. But we still got to evaluate young players. You know what I mean? We still have to evaluate the young guys and see, what they're going to bring to the table when Ford comes back, right? So we really need to see what Connor McGovern can do. Tyler Biadasz is just super impressing me. So let's see how much better he can get between now and next year, I said on the tweet machine earlier that, hey, I would like to see Connor Williams at tackle at some point, right? Somebody was like, well, but Voch, what if he's bad at tackle? Then good, at least I know he's bad at tackle. So I can only evaluate him as a guard. And if I'm evaluating him as a guard, I may need to look for some help in the draft. You know what I'm saying? You just need to answer questions like this. So man, I just think moving forward, man, we just gotta take a look at these young guys, evaluate them, and hate on Terrence Steele for like 11 more weeks. And just just kind of do what we got to do, man. Not even 11 weeks, what, like 10 now? 10 weeks now? Yeah, football season is flying by, and I got a feeling that it's gonna be even worse, considering these circumstances here. But Andy Dalton should have a better day against the Washington secondary. I feel a little better about him having a pretty solid day against them. But my only reservation now is, just as good as the offensive line was this game, boy, like those guys next week are gonna be better. Like Hassan Reddick is cool, but that dude turns into Montez Sweat and Chase Young next week, and then at some point Brandon Graham and Derek Barnett's gonna be the guy. Then it's gonna be T.J. Watt and Bud Dupree, and Yannick Ngakoue signed with the Ravens, so we're gonna have to deal with him. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to find answers at tackle, and I think that'll be a good time to see what Connor Williams can do at tackle. All right, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If I got one more film session in me, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I'll let y'all know what that is when we get there. But I appreciate y'all for watching so far. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski. The Peasky Whiskey is free. I got a new intro, man. Peace.